So welcome back to the campaign. For anyone new, I play games for the storytelling and challenge, which generally means taking my time, trying to stay thematic, and avoiding exploits. If you prefer min-maxing or speeding through content, then my stuff may not be for you, although you're welcome to join us for a while to find out. In Total War Warhammer, that means using some mods to make the campaign and battles slower and harder to try to fit the brutal world of Warhammer, and also fighting all but the most lopsided battles manually. There's a link in the description to the video where I go over all the mods we're using and why, and another one to the Steam collection where you can subscribe to all these mods with a single button press. For this campaign, we're playing as Khazrak and his Beastmen horde, with aspirations of emerging from the dark depths of the forests to tear down all the rich cities of the Empire and beyond. Okay, so let's see if we can make some good progress today. Well, I shouldn't make it sound like we haven't already made good progress, but some more good progress. We have the upper hand over the Empire currently, and we just need to continue to press that advantage, but we need to do it in a strategically smart and opportunistic way. So, in fact, let's just double check this again, because I have a feeling... Nah, they're still weaker than us. Okay, I was going to say, I have a feeling that it's not taking them very long to reconstitute their armies, but we're definitely still stronger than them, not to mention we're smarter than them. But there's still an awful lot of enemy settlements to take here, and they have a lot of building capacity, so we just need to be smart about it. So, now, this is good, because we could... I was originally thinking that we would just want to go ahead and take Kemperbad. But actually, we could attack Balthazar himself. Now, the problem is, if we attacked him, he could retreat. And if he retreats, we won't have a battle at all this turn. So maybe that's not the best idea. But maybe it is. And maybe he wouldn't retreat. I think he would. I think he would. He's only level 9. He's got some decent units, but he's got not very many of them. Most of his stuff is pretty low level. Our stuff is mostly low level as well, but it's now, you know, ranked up pretty highly, so that's good. Kemperbad itself is fairly weak, fairly ripe for the plucking here. And it is 8 points. It's hard to pass up on 8 points. So I think probably that's what we're going to want to do. So we'll start with that. But also, before we launch that attack, we'll go ahead and figure out what we're going to do about these guys down here. So the 8 points would take us to 30 here. We could perform the ritual at 30, but again, we'd rather get it up to... Oh, no, we're at 72. We need... I was thinking we needed 38. We don't. We need 28. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. All right, yeah, we only need 28. So we take Kemperbad, perform the ritual, we're over 100, and we're golden. Well, and by golden, I mean we're slightly ahead of where we are right now. Yeah, I think that's probably the plan. But that does also mean, well, we still have to figure out what we're going to do with these guys down here. And he's not recruiting here in Averheim. Averheim is a good, ripe target. Wow, look at all these heroes. These are all Empire captains. It's very interesting. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to probably make our way towards Averheim here with Gua and Magweeb. But we could go down towards Faldorf, which is a walled city, but it only has 14 and has no defending army right now. You know what? I'm going to think about that. I'm not going to move them until after I go ahead and fight this battle. At Kemperbad, we'll see how this goes. We're actually going to have a little bit of movement left after we raise this, which is good because we may, depending on casualties, well, I don't think we're going to take much casualties, but I was going to say we may, for other reasons, want to go back into hidden encampment stance. Let me just double check here. Do I have any... I have no level ups, no no rank ups amongst our characters, so there's no reason to do any double checking before we go ahead and make this assault. Decisive victory, of course. And let's go for it. Always good to start an episode with a battle. Even if it's a relatively quick and easy battle like this one seems likely to be. Don't think there's any real need to do a whole lot of messing around here. We, for once, we're not ambushing, so we're not going to be able to get the Bray Shaman right there up with everybody else, but literally everybody else can all start in the same place here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our best melee units, I think, over on this side. Make them fairly deep, that's fine. Everybody else, let's go ahead and get you guys over here on this side. And the dogs will keep you over here. Khazrak, we're going to put you to... He's got spears here. Swords in the middle. We'll charge him, Khazrak, into the swords, of course. You know what? We'll charge him. Are these guys... These are probably swords, right? They are indeed. Okay. They're great swords, actually. So let's go ahead and run him straight into them. That's fine. Excuse me, right there. And so the Bray Shaman's just going to have to run forward and get there as quickly as he can. Let's go ahead and group all of you into control group. And all of you into a control group. And let's go ahead and launch the battle. Actually, I want to start with Khazrak, because I'll start with the... Oh, he doesn't have a fireball anymore. Never mind about that. Okay, let's go ahead and get you guys attacking. Let's get you guys attacking. And let's get you guys around to the side. Let's get the Bray Shaman moving up. Let's get the dogs around back. Khazrak, let's go ahead and use your abilities. You only get one use of the regenerating, so I'm not going to do that one just yet. Alright, you guys, you know what? I need some of you... Oops, nope, not you, Khazrak. I need some of you guys over here on them, please. Dogs, you get around behind here if you will. You guys go ahead and get over here. Alright, Khazrak, let's go ahead and do the regeneration on you now. Dogs in there. You guys. There you go. I think everything's going to probably shatter here pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and get you two firing into him. And you two firing into them. Bray Shaman. Okay, breaking, but not the swordsman right there. So let's go ahead and get the leadership down on them. I'm gonna... Well, you know, I was a little bit premature maybe on the leadership coming down on them. I kind of assumed that they were closer to breaking than that. It's alright. We'll go ahead and we'll hit them with this. You guys up there are actually winning slower than everything else. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get all of our raiders up there. You guys, and you guys, and you guys, you're all fine. So really it's just a matter of these holdouts up there. Khazrak, you can go ahead and probably... You know what, that was a little bit premature with Khazrak there too, wasn't I? You know what? Yeah, no. Gonna go ahead and have you blast them from behind. I know they're spearmen, but if you hit them from behind, that'll still be good. Wow, you guys are taking some damage. That's no good. Get everybody on them. There we go. Now he's messing them up. Okay, so we did, who was it who took some damage here? I guess there's no reason to keep fighting. Alright, 283 models lost. Okay, yeah, just one of our gore herds with shields here. We'll just sit them out of the next fight. Don't think that'll be a big deal. And the only question then is whether or not we take the money or the movement. It's probably going to have to be a decent amount of money for me to choose that. Because in this campaign, movement is king. And we got a little bit of money anyway from the just from the fight itself. Level 21. That's always good. Well, you know what? That's a little bit more than I was expecting. A little bit more bestial rage. I wish, unless I'm missing something, it doesn't tell me how much bestial rage I have on this screen. And I don't, because I'm bouncing between campaigns, I don't always remember. I'm pretty sure we're in pretty good shape with bestial rage, but it would be nice if there was a reminder here to tell me how much we're sitting at, but it's not that big of a deal. Casualty replenishment rate and the extra movement, of course. I think I'm going to go with this. I would be giving up 2,500 or so favor, gaining some casualty replenishment, and some extra movement. No, I'm a sucker for money. Okay, it's fine. We'll get the casualty replenishment in other ways. We can still go into hidden encampment stance, and we probably will want to, but I'll decide that for sure after I figure out what I'm going to do with these guys. So I think we want to probably want to hit them where they ain't, which means going down to Fildorf. I think that's the better decision. I think I'm also going to go ahead and perform the ritual just in case. Yeah, they can't reach, but and actually I don't think they could no, they couldn't win a fight against Nuln even if they attacked it with just Balthazar. Still though, it does go ahead and get us above 100. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, not sure if that's a mistake or not. If you have a strong feeling one way or the other, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm not an expert on Beastmen. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Our ranks gained, of course, and we already looked at that. Okay. So now, we're sitting on 102. What does this mean? Okay, we can do Minotaurs now. Minotaurs, excuse me. That's great. I do like Minotaurs. I'm looking forward to having a thematic army with Minotaurs. But I do still kind of want this to be cost effective, which means waiting for a full moon to give us a half cost, half price, using Dread to increase our capacity for those different units. So, and we're not quite ready to build a Minotaur army anyway, so we'll do that when it's more convenient. Alright, so you guys, I did decide to hit them where they ain't, so that means coming on down here to Fildorf, but there's no reason to not. I don't think we have a desperate need. He's already at 3 here. He's already as high as he can get there. So there's not really a desperate need to stay in hidden encampment stance. There's no real armies that are going to be able to reach us. Same for you, I believe. You're not at 3. You're not at 3. We don't... okay, we just don't have the population surplus. So we can't worry about that anyway. So both of you guys just go into raiding stance. You'll both get a little bit of Winds of Magic, which is very desperately needed. And look at this. He does actually have an army here. This one could not reach us to attack, but it could reach us to reinforce. Excuse me. This one is not, this absolutely not strong enough to attack us. Not at all a concern. Okay, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and stick to the original plan here. I think it's low risk. Unless he's got another army that I don't see. I don't think he does. And yeah, that'll be nice. Need to try to remember to launch attacks with Gua right now because he's got more Winds of Magic. Mad Gweeb is about as low as you can go right now. This will help them out also with their Bestial Rage. They're both a little bit below maximum. Okay. And that then puts us back here with Khazrak. Now, I think maybe we move towards Flensburg with Khazrak, and if we stay in hidden encampment stance, he may abandon it and give us an attack of opportunity. So let's do that. We obviously don't want to give up on Altdorf, but we need a better opportunity, which means wiping out a few more armies, maybe destroying a few more settlements, absolutely driving them crazy, and then coming back up here and maybe hitting it when they are less prepared for it. Let's go ahead and do our ranks here. We'll give him hatred of man. Let's check out the magic items. We have a sword of battle. Somebody can make use of that. But not you. I don't want to get you involved in melee, so let's go ahead and give you... What's good for you? I think I'm going to start doing a little bit of assassination improvement for him. Okay, now back to who else is a melee combatant and needs a weapon here? You do. Perfect. Very good. Okay. Alright, and do I want to move where... I lost track of Khazrak. Khazrak, where are you? There you are. Okay, do I want to move him the tiny little bit that I can? Yeah, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and do that. We can get a tiny little bitty bit closer to our objective down here, Flensburg. Okay, building upgrade available. Okay. This would give us Shatterstone and a plus 15 Winds of Magic Power Reserve. That's probably actually... We right now already have the plus 10. I keep... You know what? We're at 14. Eventually we want to get up to 5 here, and we've already got enough population to do it. I'm going to do this so that then the next time we have the money to, I can go ahead and get them up to 5. It doesn't give us any real benefit right now, but it does get us closer to the ultimate objective. Speaking of objectives, Still, of course, we have a quest battle. We actually have 2 quest battles to do. When it says upgrade any settlement building to level 5, I wonder if that would also include our horde buildings. It probably does, but we'll find out. Diplomacy. Yeah, now I can kind of believe that we're red. Alright, and nothing special there. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And let's see what freaking out the Empire factions do. Reichland first. Yeah, go fight Draika. Okay, or not. And Balthazar. Okay, so when I say let's hit them where they ain't, there really is no option right now for those 2 armies to hit them where they ain't. That's okay, we're in between. We could go back towards Averheim. And maybe we can even reach it. Wonder what those guys are up to. Unhappy populace. Gosh, that's a shame. Really, really impacts me a whole lot. Meaning not at all. And war declared between... Oh, okay, so that's interesting. The Ecstatic Legions are now all the way involved in the drama down here. We've got our level 4, tier 4 horde settlement building. Okay. Khazrak. Is there... I think maybe the fastest thing to do would be to jump over the river in used beast paths stance, but of course we'd be visible if we do that. We probably don't care. Although Balthazar and this guy could both hit us, and we can't really actually see what's in this army. So maybe a little bit riskier than what I want to do. Probably wouldn't be an issue, but there's really no reason for us to take risks. I think maybe what we could do is 14, 13. Because we can't reach. If I go into regular, yeah, there's no change. There's no difference in the movement range between raiding stance and Beastmen ambush stance. We just barely cannot reach. It's a little unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. So instead, what we'll do is we'll put him in raiding stance close enough to reach this way. Which of these armies is stronger at this point? I guess pretty clearly Gua, even though he's got higher casualty, more casualties taken. So we could put him into hidden encampment stance. Move him here. We're in between the 2 cities. We can reach Averheim next turn, and then we can take him and do some raiding from here. He's at 100%. Would he? Is that as far as he can go? Not quite. We could move him. Well, it looks like he's got some movement left, but I'm not seeing on the map that he really has any. There we go. So I moved him maybe a little bit further than I wanted to. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to move him here within range of the other army. I don't know if that character there is close enough to pull us out of being able to ambush or not, but we're raiding with one of them, and if they feel like they can attack us with both armies, then they'll move this one first and we'll ambush it. And then they would probably decide not to attack with this one. Oh no, it's the other way around. They would move this one first. Ooh, that's not exactly what we want. Let's move him a little bit closer. We don't want to get so close to trade units. We just want to get as close as possible. That means being right there, I guess. Okay. Hopefully now, if he were to move this, well, anyway, I don't know. I don't think I needed to be quite that careful. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at Khazrak. More recruiting going on up there. I can't justify staying in hidden encampment stance. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the beast paths anyway, because I need to keep getting closer to Flensburg. That means, could I win this fight? Unworkable. How strong is Reichland now? Not very. Is it possible that this army plus Balthazar would be strong enough to defeat us? It's possible, but I don't think it's likely. So I am going to... I'm going to risk it. And we'll go ahead and jump him to here. Don't know if that's going to be close enough to reach next turn or not. We'll find out. Okay. Nothing really to do at this point, I don't guess. So let's go ahead and check diplomacy out.
Ready.
Okay. Let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens here. 0, 1, or 2 attacks of our armies over this end turn. My guess, my hunch, is 0. But we'll see. Interesting. Okay, he's got 3. See, this is why I was a little reluctant to go ahead and attack Altdorf. He just has too many armies up there, plus the huge settlement garrison. Okay, Balthazar, you're just going to keep running away. Of course you are. I can't say I blame you. Okay. So the answer to the question, how many times will they attack us over this end turn, is indeed 0. Shadowgore Warherd, putting himself in a position to get wiped out by Reichland, I have a feeling. Ambusher discovered, yeah, whatever. Okay, there we go, challenge completed. That's nice for Centaur units. Not that I have a ton of them, but I got some. Okay, we got a new one. Is this closer? A little bit. It's a possibility. What I really need are more heroes. Maybe that's a better use for our dread right now while I'm waiting for the next full moon and the hope that we'll be able to buy some more Minotaurs with a discount. Alright, so let's go ahead and... He did not get pulled out of ambush stance. He is now close enough, but This is a walled settlement, so we're going to have to assault it right away because Balthazar would hit us in support of the of everything else down here if we didn't already take it this turn. So before we lay siege here, let's make sure that we're good to go ahead and attack it this turn. I think we are. I don't think that's going to be too big of a problem for us. It'll be a little bit slow to get through the walls, but we have a giant. We've got, of course, a little bit of magic. Not sure we have any other siege attackers. I don't think Chaos Spawn or Siege. Oh, they are. Okay, so some siege attackers can do some gate bashing as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're halfway in, so we're a half hour in, so we're about halfway through the episode. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a second really big battle. Valiant defeat. Okay, his units are not too worrisome. His heroes are a little bit more of a concern, but they're actually going to start outside the city. And we're going to go ahead and move you. I think that's probably close enough to reinforce. Let's go ahead and see what we got now. We got a Pyrrhic victory now, so that's interesting. We would actually lose some units if we fought this, if we auto-resolved it, but I don't think we will if we fight it manually. Let's just take a look here at the city layout. Oh, this is good. This is the one with no towers there. Great big yawn. Instead of recording this one in the evening, which I usually do, I'm actually recording this first thing in the morning. I actually thought an hour or so of Warhammer would be a good way to really wake myself up. Okay. Now we want this thematically to be brutal. And that means not being excessively cautious. What am I doing? Got myself turned around there. Yeah, up here. This is the direction I want to hit from. So we want our giant... Hello? Okay, there we go. We want our giant there. I could put... In fact, I think I will. The reinforcements are going to come in here, and I'll go ahead and launch them in this direction probably. But I'm going to put the fast units down here for whatever it's worth. We'll get some of them... We'll get some of them to deploy down here. Every little bit helps. Let's go ahead and get back here. We're going to get our... Well, you know what? You can go... Let's go ahead and get you here. You can get a couple of swings in at the gate, I suppose, before the giant gets there. You guys, we're going to have you a little bit further back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put you more over here to limit the number of forces that they start with up here. Let's get you in with them. Okay, what else? What else do we have? We got the raiders. Same thing for you. Let's get you maybe into the trees, actually. No, I want you to be over here as well because I want them to have more forces over there. Okay, so all we have here are, for starters, are the things we need to attack the gate, and then almost right away we'll start moving the melee infantry towards us. They're going to take a lot of shots at us, even though they don't have the towers here. We're going to take some casualties from their ranged units first, and then later on as they build other towers and we get inside the city walls. And that's fine, because again, I know this sounds kind of strange to people, but I want to suffer casualties because I don't like the idea of beastmen being able to just march up to a city and instantly destroying it without any casualties, which is what we could do if we wanted to use exploits. Okay, let's go ahead, start the battle, charge in. Charge in. You guys all the way back here. Do they have units here? They do. They got a fair number of them. That's great. Let's go ahead and get you guys all moving away from there. Let's go ahead and get you all now starting to move. Let's see, what's the range that they can reach is there. You know what? You guys actually... I don't see any reason to not go ahead and move you up. My raiders. Let's go ahead and get you kind of up like this. Maybe you'll find a nice attack of opportunity. You guys up here, you are getting shot at a little bit. That's from the towers, I presume. Looks like he still has a little icon that shows that he's taking fire, but I don't really see that he is, so that's fine. Okay, let's just go ahead now and concentrate on getting them all up there. Don't think none of those towers are manned, so that's not a problem. Is the giant in here yet? Yes. Are we both able to attack the gate at the same time? Looks like it. It's going to take a little while, though. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. You know what I'm going to do, actually? And K, very good. That's what we want. Okay, so this is nice. So let's show us a little bit here. You going to swing your club there, Mr. Giant? Or is that... Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit concerned now that my lord is blocking the Mr. Giant from doing damage. Let's try this now. There we go. Now he's swinging his club. Okay. How's everybody doing? Everybody's kind of making their way slowly but surely. We should have... Yep, reinforcements coming in soon. We're not taking a whole heck of a lot of damage. Now I can speed up. Reinforcements coming in. Okay, slow it down now while we get these guys heading in. Let's see, how do we want to do this with all of you? We don't need everybody attacking the same gate, so we're going to get you guys headed over here. And what that means is Mad Gweeb and you go ahead and attack there. And the Chaos spawn as well. Boom. Okay, hopefully... You know what, just... very good. Okay, enemy gate's destroyed. Excellent. Alright. So we're in. You guys go ahead and get in here. Mr. Giant. You can just go ahead and attack them. You guys... You're fine right now. You guys, we want you to kind of pile in here. Maybe like that. That's pretty scuffy, but it's fine. Let's get you guys in as well. Okay, the raiders are probably going to get to the point soon where they are actually shooting our own troops more than the enemy, so I'm going to have you climb the walls over here and get up where you can fire down. Everybody over there, let me... You know, I'm going to get you guys here onto 2, and you guys onto 1. You guys are... And I want the Chaos spawn. I want you to be... Oops. No, I want you to be part of 2. No, I want you to be part of 1. There we go. Chaos Spawn. Hurry up, man. Hurry up, guys. Okay. Back over here. You guys go ahead and get in on those swordsmen. You all, everybody down on... No, you know what, that's a mistake for the harpies, probably. Let's get the harpies back. For now, the manticore, he can do some damage. The dogs here, have all the dogs hit them from behind. The manticore can hold his own right now against those pistoliers. That's fine. How you doing? Gonna take us a little while before we get all that done, isn't it? Oop, didn't realize you 3 dogs. Oh, we have 4 dogs. No wonder. No, yeah, you three stay here. You guys are fine. All right, so how are we looking up here? We're still chasing them around. That's good. Let's go ahead and get you guys on them. Ah, that's right. I don't want to forget about our Razor Gore herds here. These guys are... This is the first time we've gotten a chance to use them. Looks like we've got the Imperials pretty much beaten over here on this side. Let's now go ahead and bring the Harpies. Did I not select them correctly? I didn't. Okay, let's go ahead and get them in to help out, I suppose. Here. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. Now we got some... We got some of the heroes in. Right where we want them. Let's go ahead and maybe get... oops, not you. You guys. Let's get you guys up here on them as well. Now, this is where my fireball is. That's good to know. If I can get him up there, then... Okay, I must have somehow messed up. No, I didn't. No, it's okay. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay, so, boy, that's going to take us a little while. Meanwhile, he's shooting at us, which is not great. Alright, back up. That's fine, because we're going to end up... Once we break down the gates, we'll come through and wreak havoc on them, but really most of the damage is going to be done over here by this point, by that point. Oh, I didn't bring you guys in. Now time for the heavy guns. This is the Napoleonic shock cavalry charge that is the decisive part of every battle. Okay, Mr. Giant, get you in on those Empire Knights as well. How are we looking here? Don't want to do that. I do have some magic I can cast. Let's go ahead and get a Spirit Leech on him. That'll kill him, hopefully. Okay, he's dead. That's good. Now, what about you? Let's go ahead and maybe get on him. Let's wait until these guys break. There you go, and then you get in on him as well. Ooh, what's going on here? Our Razor Gore herds are rampaging. It's nice. Nice of them. How are we looking all the way over here now? We are it's gonna be a long time, isn't it? I guess we could have scaled the walls, make it a little bit faster, but it's fine. Forgot to do anything with the Minotaurs. Let's go ahead and get them around this way as well. Alright, shattered. Let's get all of you guys now over here. The War Gore, see if you can get around behind. And Mr. Giant, take one swing on them and then get back to there. Get back to attacking him. Oh, we got some halberdiers over here as well. No reason to pile absolutely all of our all of our melee infantry in a big blob there. Okay, let's get the more damaged units back out here. Yeah, you get. In fact, you go ahead and pull the whole way out if you can make it that far. Anything? Okay, you guys are now ready to go charging in. Let's get you in on. I hate to charge into halberdiers, but I'm going to. You guys, you harpies, you kind of. Wait a minute, is there a... There's not really a good target of opportunity for you. I'm going to go ahead and actually pull you back here as well. You guys just biding your time. What did I accidentally do with him? Didn't mean to do it, whatever I did. Alright, how are we looking up here? Okay, everybody looks like they're pretty well all broke. Oh, no, they're not. Right there. He's shaken. Okay. That's fine. You guys all stay on him. The halberdiers are broken. That's good. You know what, Mr. Chariot, you... Never mind. The halberdiers are shattered. So, don't worry too much about them. You guys are all now... Time for you to get up there, I suppose. You guys see if you can shoot at them. Razor Gore Herd, you guys, I have control of you again. Let's get you out of there. You're pretty well beaten up. And so it's both of them. Oh, one of them I just lost control of again. It is what it is. Let's now take a looky here. They're shattered. He's broken. Manticore, let's get you in here on... We'll attack them from behind with our Manticore. You guys... I do want him... His hero there... Never mind, his hero is destroyed. That's good. Okay, I think they're probably going to shatter here. The whole army is probably going to shatter for army losses soon, I think. Unless they still have units over here that won't. But it doesn't look like they do. Yeah, there's going to end up... Oh, no, they got a couple guys up here. And their leadership is still quite strong. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit and do a little bit of battle watching here. Watching our troops wreak a little havoc on the Imperials. We can see the Imperials kind of running for their dear lives, of course. Very good. The halberdiers are wavering. You guys now, you can get out of there. They're shattered. Don't worry about them. Okay. Alright, now, up here, let's get all of you guys on his lord. Let's go ahead and get a Nada Fata Buna, a Spirit Leech on the lord. You go on them. You can do a number on the lord there. Some of our less beaten up troops can get in there as well. Our giant, you've kind of fallen behind, but let's get you up here along with the Minotaurs. Hopefully all of you guys are on your way out. You're not, but you will be soon. On your way out. You're already out there. You are already out there. Our Minotaurs are taking some damage here, just from towers, I suppose. Okay. Okay, this is good. Stay on him. How much health does he have? 1 health. Come on, guys. There you go. Well done. These guys are going to be in pretty bad shape here in a moment. All of you. On them. I'm really kind of surprised. How close are we to breaking the gate here? We're not going to get the gates broken at all down there. That's fine. It's fine. There we go. Alright, do I see any heroes, any characters to kill? Doesn't look like it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and end that battle. Okay, good. We took 260 casualties. So we took some casualties, but not so much that it really is irreparable. It's a bloody fight. Brutal, the way that we wanted to, because I think that fits the theme of Warhammer. But with overpowering forces, we were eventually, in time, able to overrun the city. Okay. So now... Potion of Foolhardiness, that's always good. Get some more dread, that's always good. Get some money. Pretty decent money. I'll take it. Get a level up. And now... Don't think there's any reason not to, so we've raised a herdstone in Averheim. We're up to 3. Okay, challenge completed. Always good. Won a battle against a human army. Always good. Potion of Foolhardiness. Yes, we know. Okay, so... Very, very nice. We've got our armies close enough to support one another. You get a little... wait a minute. No, I don't think... I guess I have enough time to do an end turn. So yeah, let's go ahead and get you close enough to make sure that you're able to reinforce. Got a bunch of ranks. Bunch of enemies killed, that's always good. Averheim, tier 4. Let's go ahead and get you... Which one is it that gives us visibility? Is it the second one here? Line of sight, that one. And do we have... Let me back out here. When I look at the blood grounds here... Okay, Fildorf is not in the blood grounds. The Moot is, but the Moot's not walled. Vertbad is, and that is walled, so it's maybe worth doing this one right here, which reduces enemy tower effectiveness in siege battles. And quite frankly, since none of the others are really much good... I mean, the casualty replenishment rate, I mean, it's good to have, but not really struggling too much with that. So let's go ahead and do this one as well. Okay. That's pretty much all of our money. Let's go ahead and do our ranks here. We have... I guess we'll go ahead and finish up the magic for now. Well, we won't finish it up. We'll work towards finishing it up. We have, I think, Woundmaker is what we want next here. Swargor, we want you to have replenished troops, of course. And more Primal Instincts. Mad Gweeb, we want you to have... I'm gonna sit tight on that. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want to do Man Bane on all of our lords. Let's go ahead and do Hatred of Man for you. And Replenish Troops for you, plus Primal Instincts. Okay, that's good. Alright, and... don't imagine there's any likelihood at all that they would actually attack us, but you never know. They might be getting desperate. There might be, because we don't have full visibility over the blood grounds for this one turn, there could be another army that we don't know about down there that could help out. Now, Khazrak. Okay, yeah, we don't have a direct path towards Flensburg, so we're definitely not going to be able to attack that this turn. Which is just as well, because we don't have time for it, so instead we'll just keep making our way towards it. I think they've shown their true colors. They're not going to attack us with what they've got on the map right now. close enough to attack. And is there anything else that we need to do? We're at 20, 20, 20. No recruiting. We've already built our buildings in Averheim. We are going to... Wait a minute. Let me take a look at this. We've got all the heroes. Okay, Gorbel, Bray Shaman. We've already got the building for the Bray Shaman. We don't have the money to build any other buildings for increasing hero capacity. So we won't bother about using the Dread to increase hero capacity. Excuse me. We don't have the money to build the buildings to recruit the heroes. We do have the Dread to increase the capacity, but not going to do that just yet. Research available. What do we want? Empire of Beasts. I don't see why not, unless Days of Wrath is better. Armor for Minotaur units. Yeah, well, we'll definitely want that when we can. What about Primal Fury? Primal Fury upgraded. 2 turns. Why not? We'll take that. Check our diplomacy.
Ready.
Okay. And I do have this potion that I need to give to somebody who wants it. Potion of Foolhardiness, if I remember correctly. Did I lose it? Or did I... Oh, somebody already got it. Gua Gorehorn. I don't want you to have it, because that's really going to be more useful for a melee unit. Even though you're on a chariot, I don't really use you for that. So let's not let you keep that, and let's instead give it to this fella. Better. And okay, let's go ahead and do our last end turn here for this episode, not for the campaign. Reichland. Ooh, interesting. He's making aggressive moves towards Khazrak. Not so much. Oh, that's Boris. All right, very nice. We're going to get, probably in the next episode, what is that going to be, the 4th confrontation between Khazrak and Boris? Balthazar stayed in March stance, yet it doesn't look like he moved very far. I guess that's because he had to cross the river. Be interesting to see what Boris's army looks like. Is that army plus the garrison enough to worry about? What do you want? Do you want to go to war with us? You do. Of course you do. Why not? Not surprising. Never trust the Beastmen, even when you are yourselves Beastmen. Okay. Alright, so we got a war declared. A couple others that we don't really care about all the way in Cathay. We got that built, of course, and faction encountered. Okay, Sylvania, very interesting. Alright, so before I quit this, I just want to look at Boris's army. You know, he's got some heroes, some more Empire captains. He has seemingly a limitless supply of those. They must be very easy for the Empire to increase capacity on. He's got some regiments of renown here, which is, you know, it is what it is. They'll die like all the other Empire troops. So, in addition to the 9 units of Flensburg, I don't think that's going to stop us from attacking. I really don't. Boris himself is going to be tough because of his regeneration, but he's only level 6. He's not going to personally do all that much damage to us, I don't think. So, anyway, we will worry about that next episode. Until the next episode, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the comments so far, and I will see you all in the next episode.